is Matt. I'm 38 years old. I live in the mountains west of Denver, Colorado. This is my video application for the Samsung Survival of the Smartest Challenge. I was really intrigued to see when the challenge was posted, and I read through it, and I knew for certain that I had to apply because it seemed like it was a really good fit for me. So this video application I'm going to do, I'm going to try to address some of the questions that you guys had posted or had sent to me. Maybe try to go over some reasons why I think I'd be a great candidate for the challenge, why I ultimately think that I can win a challenge like this, and probably just share some things about myself that you may find interesting that I'd like to share. So this is my video application, and I hope you enjoy it. So I wanted to share just some stuff about me that maybe would inspire you to choose me as a contestant. Things that I think are relevant to the challenge. When I'm outside in Colorado, which is year-round, there's lots of things that I like to do, whether they're alone or with friends. Things that I do a lot of rock climbing. Rock climbing is a huge passion of mine. I do tons of hiking, peak bagging. Colorado has amazing trails and peaks that can be climbed here. In the wintertime, I like to ski quite a bit, snowshoeing. We have a lot of backcountry huts here, yurts, things like that are always fun to head out and venture out into. I also do yoga oftentimes outside in the summertime. I think yoga is really important. It's very meditative. It can be very physical, and something that I really enjoy doing, mostly on my own, but yoga is something that's really important to me. I think of myself as being a huge fan of survival in general. I've seen all the Survivor Man episodes many times over, quite a few other shows as well. I read a lot of survival books. I've even gone out, being that I live in Colorado, we have huge amounts of wilderness and national forest and things here, so I find that over the years I've spent a lot of time out either with friends or on my own, just sort of practicing a more simple way of life and practicing survival, and I think that it's something that I really enjoy doing. I think it's something that I'm good at. One time I spent about 8.5 days out in the wilderness with just basically a fire starter and a way to treat water. So it's not something that I do super often, but it's something that I'm pretty well versed in, I think, and something that definitely interests me. And I think that with this challenge, being that I've worked 15 years now in IT, and I've worked in many different areas of information technology, I think that meshing these two areas together is something that I'm pretty fascinated about. So it's really what interested me to want to apply for the challenge and find out more information about it. So, and I think ultimately I'd be a great contestant because I do have a lot of experience in both of these areas, and I think that it's something that I could do. I don't think I would apply if I didn't think I could win the whole thing. Obviously, not knowing all the details of what the challenge entails, I feel pretty confident that I've got what it takes. I've got the experience, I've got the know-how, and I'm a pretty competitive person overall. So I can't lie. I mean, going on an adventure to an island does sound really appealing to me. Most of my last few vacations have been to remote parts of the world where I spent my time climbing or hiking. I went to Africa twice. I climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. It's one of the last big trips that I took. So as difficult as the challenge may be, sounds pretty appealing to be in the Caribbean or some warm beach place around the world. That sounds great. So that's my application. Appreciate you considering me. Again, I think I'm a great fit. I think I would be awesome for the challenge, and I hope that hopefully the things that I've talked about here today will inspire you maybe to feel the same way. So that's it. Thanks a lot.